Hey everyone, my name is Alina. I am here at the amazing, beautiful Upaya Retreat Center, and I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about the Get Your Shit Together retreat. I'm so lucky and grateful to have been able to go to the last one last month in January. It's only been 3 weeks, and I have already seen immense change. My parents tell me almost every day how much I've changed for the better. I am manifesting my dream life. I'm becoming the person who I've always wanted to be but always been too scared to or put excuses. It's amazing, to say the least. It is amazing. It is the one thing that if I could share with everyone, I would share this. It's hosted by the amazing Amy Joy. She is my beautiful friend and mentor, and I am so immensely grateful for her, for teaching me all of this, for giving me all the tools, the new tools in my toolbox. It is all about oneness and growth, personal growth, spiritual growth, and about manifesting the life that you want, becoming the person you want to be. So yeah, this is something that is interesting to you. It is here at Upaya. There's amazing food. 7 people who were complete strangers and turned them into a family who adores each other in 6 days. Amazing. I talk to those people every day. I have so much love for them because we grew together and we learned together. So if this is something that you would like to do, if this is something that's calling you, please go. It will change your life. I know it has changed mine, and everyone who came has changed forever.
Are you ready to get your shit together? Isn't that what we are all truly trying to do? In this fun, life-hack-full show, we will learn together how to navigate this roller coaster called life. We, as glorious messy humans, can sit in the proverbial third car, grumpy and bored, or in the front of the roller coaster having the time of our lives. What do you choose? In this show, you can expect meaningful content and practical takeaway tools to make life easier and exceptionally more joyful. There will be epic guests who already love their lives, allowing them to share their get your shit together tips and words of wisdom. Life is too long and too short to not love your life. Welcome to Get Your Shit Together Live with Amy Joy. Hello and welcome to Get Your Shit Together Live with Amy Joy, and I'm your host, Amy Joy. Happy Thursday, glorious messy humans, and congratulations on your abundance. I want you to take a look around right now and notice, like truly notice how abundant you really are. There's a program out there that wants us to think we're in lack. That's not enough, she's not enough, he's not enough, job's not enough. Simply not true. We are so abundant. So take a minute right now to notice. Congratulations on your abundance. I am feeling very abundant today. We have a beautiful show ahead for you. We have the amazing Jill Letherby here with us and Diane I have such a hard time with her name. I'm sorry, Diane. Rubizevsky, something like that. And she's going to correct me later again. Oh my God. But so happy to have them. We have a wellness product we're going to present to you, something that I personally use, which is why I'm sharing it with you. It is self-healing patented wearable light technology. It's a lot of words, and we're going to learn more about that and how it can help you. It's always a life hackful show, so stay tuned to the end for mantra magic and meditation moment, and of course, our golden nuggets from our guests. Thank you so much for spending your very precious time with us today. We know your time is valuable, so thank you, thank you. All right, it is now time to change your state, elevate. All right, this is the part of the show where we change our frequency. We raise our vibration from wherever we are to higher. So maybe we're already happy and we're going to get even happier. Or if we're in a crappy mood, we're going to get you right into happy. All right, so I have Jill with us. I'm going to bring her on. She's going to teach us a trick, some nugget on how to raise our frequency quick. Welcome, Jill.
Well, good morning, Amy. And you got my name good too, but it's Letherby at the end, but good job.
Letherby. Oh, shoot. So sorry.
Not a worry.
Welcome. What can you share with us today on how to change our state?
So I noticed something about myself. I am a meditator, but there was a day that I shifted. And I noticed that I shifted from being where I am in mass mind to this awareness state. And how I did that was to release things that are on my mind. It's a simple thing for me to do. It sounds like it's simple, but everybody thinks, oh, that just doesn't work, but just try it. It is the saying, I release all things that come between me and thee, and then do it. And your mind will clear. And then suddenly you feel this buzz, and the buzz gets bigger, and then you're incorporating everything around you. And I'm doing that right now. It just is. And then stay there. I used to think, oh, I can shift in and out. And then I thought, why would I want to go back to that? But it happens sometimes. And when I just say it, I can feel it. And there I am.
I release everything between me and thee.
Mm-hmm. I release everything that comes between me and thee. And being a spiritual person, my thee is is God with me. So,
yeah. Beautiful. I release anything that comes between me and thee.
Anything gone. Bam.
Mm-hmm. I love it. Our intention is everything. Intention is everything. Everything is energy. And so when we set that intention, the intention is energy. It's a frequency. And this is how we can direct our lives in a beautiful, beautiful way when we are awake and conscious to do it. Mm-hmm. So what a beautiful thing. Thank you, Jill. I appreciate you. We'll have you back here on a second. Awesome. So fast to be able to change your state. It can be changed in seconds, instant in some cases. So amazing, amazing. All right. It is now time to get our shit together. All right, we have Jill and Diane with us today, specialists to share this amazing wellness product. Jill grew up on the Chesapeake Bay from a little town of Shady Side near Annapolis. She was born spiritual and learned about her experiences as she studied with others who knew about them as well. Jill studied stage and film and headed to LA in her 20s and worked in the industry until raising 4 kids and getting into health and wellness field. She became a dive master and has been traveling the world and diving it while sharing her knowledge of what she works with. She plays piano and also teaches. Mostly she likes to dance in the waves and oceans, especially Hawaii. She is a widow and has Bodhi, her shaved tuxedo Persian, at home. All right. Then we have Diane here. She is a lifelong entrepreneur with a passion for healthy living. While she started her career as a professional trained dental hygienist, today she is a certified integrative nutritional health coach. Her deep belief in the power of nutrition to heal the body originated from her own personal journey and the experience of other family members. And while the food we eat plays a vital role in our overall health, there are many other modalities, ancient and new, that can help decelerate and even reverse aging body processes. While she has chosen to follow a whole food plant-based diet, she recognizes that this is not a one-size-fits-all proposition. Her goal is to learn about your personal health history and then to share her knowledge so that you can arrive at the best decision for you. I love that. Amazing. All right. Welcome, Jill, and welcome, Diane. Amazing.
Thank you. And now I can correct my name. It's Rubizhevsky.
Yay!
It's a tough one. It is a tough one, I have to say.
So we are glorious, messy humans, right? And we don't worry about perfection here on the show because it's impossible. And we're free to be glorious and messy. And so that was some of my messy so far. Thanks for your patience, ladies. So happy to have you. And we're here to share a beautiful, beautiful thing. I've been using it now a few months. I've seen a massive change especially in my mother, although I feel a difference in myself too. And I notice if I ever forget. So this helps me understand already. But tell us a little bit about it, and then we'll go from there.
All right. Well, the first thing I want to say, I'll go first, Jill, is
Sure.
that, as Amy said, this is a wellness product. Mm-hmm. And with anything when working to improve your own health and well-being, you need good sleep, you need a balanced way of eating, exercise, and time spent with loved ones. They're going to all contribute to your overall success. Yeah. And that's really, we're not here to diagnose, cure, or treat any conditions. We're here to give you information. So.
Absolutely. And as those of you who follow me here, I'm passionate about sharing nuggets of truth, nuggets that will help us navigate this glorious, messy world that we live in. And we're multidimensional beings. So we have the mind, right? We have our physical body, and we are also multidimensional spiritual bodies, and we have to take care of all three. So this is just one thing, one little nugget in the big picture of having a happy, healthy, beautiful, magical life. So exactly. Thank you, Diane. So what is this product?
Diane, you want to take that? What is the product? Because I'll go off. You go ahead, girl. I can show mine here.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I got mine on too in the back. Right?
Yeah, and I've got one here just to show you what it looks like. So This is actually wearable light technology that through the use of non-transdermal patches. So many of you are used to hearing about an estrogen patch or a nicotine patch, which actually putting something into your body. These are non-transdermal patches that will help you with cellular repair, because as we age, our cells decline in the ability to function and heal our bodies. And so we use these. And Jill, do you want to talk about what it is or what's in it?
Time out for just a minute, just so I understand. So it's not putting anything in the body.
No.
It's not like those other things. It's different.
No, nothing's going in your body whatsoever. Right. So non-transdermal means nothing going in. This is just made of organic sugars and amino acids. It's this organic little crystallines that are sealed within this medical adhesive that you can put on your fabric of your shirt. It does, so nothing goes in, but the results are amazing. So that's basically what it is. And it's easy to use. Basically you stick it on, it's 12 hours on that you wear it, 12 hours off, take it off at night, let your body regenerate.
And what is it doing specifically?
Well, we have these powerhouse cells is the best way I can put it right now. They have long telomeres when you're a little kid. But as you grow older, it's like a matchstick. We can light a match and watch it dwindle down, or a candlestick will dwindle down. And that's where we are in life. And by my age, which you're supposed to ask me my age, Amy.
Oh, would you tell me how young you are, please?
Yes, I'm 65 this summer. So while I'm getting all those Medicare things in the mail and all of the older looking people, I feel like I should patch them up so that they can have more fun like me. But this helps your body to heal itself at a younger level. So you're not putting anything in, but your body is given a signal to make these younger powerhouse cells that make your body be able to heal itself. And so we are the biggest healers. We're the river of life, but there's nothing that can be rejected. There's no way to overdose anything because nothing's going in. We're providing our own bodies with the best way to heal. And there's something, it's like Diane was saying, you got to go to sleep at night, get some good sleep. There's nothing like love of your friends and everyone. Just staying joyful. But when you add this to your life, and I have my story when you ask me, you're going to see some results. Diane, did you have something to say?
Yeah, well, I wanted to say that our body emits heat. We also emit light. And that's what happens when these patches are put on your skin. It is working with your own body's heat and light in the infrared spectrum. And that is what makes changes in the body. And that's how they work. And you have to believe that they are going to work, because they do. They'll work for everyone given the right amount of time. And what we like to say, we have several different patches, but we like to say that for every decade you are old, wear it for at least 30 days. So 30 days for every decade you're old. So if you're 40, 4 months, 5 months. But honestly, when you keep using these, you don't want to stop, because it just keeps regenerating your body. And there's plenty of scientific studies to prove this.
There's over 90 of them. So
90 scientific studies.
There's a lot of patents too. So we're talking 90 patents. And if you're wondering what to expect, Diane, can I go through that now? Is that good for you?
You can go through that.
All right. So the moment you put this on, even if I put it on my fabric, I'm going to change my about 4,000 genes in my body. And it's not going to take long, because you can take my blood very soon after I put it on, and you're going to see a change in me. So while your body is going to a younger state, then within about 4 weeks, you're working on brain balancing. So think about that right there, and maybe having better cognition. I notice I've memorized numbers faster. I have a lot of things that have changed with me. About 8 weeks or 6 weeks later, that's the brain balancing. Sorry about that. You have your activation of all of those powerhouse cells. They're starting to develop. Within 3 months, you're going to get some powerhouse cell that has that longer matchstick on it. And it's called pluripotent. I believe I can say that word. That means wherever your body is going to need that help the most, that's where it's going to go. So sometimes people say, well, I don't feel anything. And I think just tell them, well, can you feel your blood flowing right now? So there's a lot of things we don't know what our body needs repair for. And so we just have to allow and look at the pattern. If you're not that one patch wonder, which I was, within 6 months, we have reduced heart rate, reduced heart age. There goes the messy of the life. Well, maybe your heart rate will come down too. That's a good idea, right? And the collagen is increased in 3 months. So you've got skin going on. I have a before and after, and I don't want to show it, honestly. I think that's a lot of guts, but maybe I'll get the guts to do it. I'm not showing it to you right now.
Do it.
You don't have the slide. Believe me.
You can hold it up. Nice try.
I was a lifeguard all through college. So I was on Virginia Beach, Virginia. I'm a Divemaster. I'm in the sun, and I got to say, this is an incredible product for my body. I've reacted well to it. So I'll be 4 years, May 27th, of being on this product. So I have a story that is a blow away.
Okay.
So
which patch do you attribute to that?
Diane, that's yours.
That's
because there's multiple patches for different things. Yes.
Oh yes.
There are multiple patches. The patch that's going to do that is we call that the powerhouse patch, but it was originally developed. The company's been around for 20 years. It's not new. The founder and creator is just absolutely incredible. I think he's been doing science projects since he was 11. And then he worked with the government. He was contracted by the government to make some patches for people within the government to keep them awake without amphetamines. And then from there, we went on and he worked with the Stanford swim team. And there's lots of those athletes that wore them. And they just really help their ability to perform. There are so many sports figures and athletes that are using these patches because they're just going to give you more energy and more focus.
They may have even won the Olympics.
Oh, well, you know, my friend Lori Kaplan, who was on, you can see her in season 1 on Get Your Shit Together. I hooked Diane up with her, and she put the patches on before she ran in the race in the Gaucho Derby. She was one of 18 people or 28, I don't know, it was a small group of people that was chosen for the Gaucho Derby in the Andes Mountains. And she used the patches for energy and for wellness and for all that. So yay for that.
Yeah.
The reason, I'm just going to interrupt real brief. The reason I got into it is I kept running into friends that I trust and honor, and they were wearing them. And I'm like, what is that? And we never had time to really talk about it, but they were using them. And then Diane, who we've been friends for years now, started talking about it. And I'm like, okay, I need to pay attention, because how many times do I have to see this in order to pay attention? So we got talking, and now the rest is history. I've been using it. My mom, who, you know, has struggled with her health for years, was actually quite worried about Christmas time with so many family members, because her energy gets wore out so fast. And I said, well, why don't you try these things, these patches, and see if they work? And so she put them on, and she flew through the holidays. She goes, Amy, we got to get them. We got to get them now.
Yep.
And I called Diane. I'm like, we're kind of under pressure. How fast can we get these things? So when I saw the change in my mom, I'm like, I'm fairly healthy. I take care of myself really well, have for years. But I'm like, I want all things working for me. And now I know when I forget. There's a few days I've forgotten, and I'm like, something's not quite the same. And then I'm like, oh, no, don't have it. And now I do. I have it. So it's been a beautiful thing. I'm very grateful for it. So tell us a little bit more about.
Well, you know, about forgetting. You don't want to forget. You really do want to wear them every day. So I always tell everybody, when you get them, put them by your toothbrush. And in the morning when you wake up and you brush your teeth, just put your patch on, because you can wear these when you're showering. You can wear them when you're swimming.
It's true. They stay on for the most part.
Yeah, they stay on.
For the most part. My drain is kind of stopped up from one right now, but you know, that's okay.
Every once in a while we find them in the pool, but you know, for the most part, they will stay on. The adhesive really, really works well. And think about this as wearing red light therapy on your body. Red light therapy has become so popular today. And actually it's not new. I mean, even the ancient Egyptians, you know, who promoted health by focusing sunlight on their bodies. That's the way this is. You know, it reacts the same way. I think Jill might have said it before. When you're out in the sun, and what the sun does to your skin, it creates vitamin D, which is really good for your body. So this is just really wearing low level infrared, I'm going to say, all the time.
Well, it's your infrared reflecting off, and then it goes from there. We're talking about the powerhouse patch. Well, you
the
don't
X39. Is that what you're talking about?
We are. And we can get into the ones that are worn at night. Each one does more than you know. Yeah. And when you combine them together, there's a magnitude of things that are going on within your body when you combine these. I have some little tricks. for taking away discomfort, for instance. And I got to say, I was doing cartwheels on the beach on Easter in San Diego. My son expects them out of me. So anyway, that didn't blow up my back. But coming home for that plug in the, my patch went down in the drain or something, and I was doing the tub and I kind of blew my back out, and I'm like, what? The cartwheels don't do it, but the tub does. So I took 2 of they're called Eon, sounds like eons ago, and I fry egg them like they, like 2 fried eggs, and I stick them together, and I said, I plopped it on, and bam, that's it, I'm done. It's like, what in the actual world?
I used them here. Diane came over and I used them. I had some tendinitis or whatever, and I put it on and gone.
It's crazy.
Well, because each patch is uniquely designed to reflect particular wavelengths of energy that stimulate specific points of the skin. And that's why they work the way they do.
Okay. Yeah, science now has proven that we're mostly light. We think we're mostly matter. We're not. We're literally, majority of us, we are light. We are light beings. We are creating photoprotons all the time. And so that's another whole thing. But yeah, anything we can do with light, becoming more light, raising our frequency creates more light. This is why some people say you're glowing. It's because you're in a high frequency, you're becoming more light, less matter. And it's real. Look it up.
Well, we can play a little bit more with the light and the color as well with these patches, but that's for another time, I suppose.
And this might be a good time to show Jill's.
Okay. Let's do it. So this might be a place where we see my messiness, because we've been dealing with technical difficulties. But let's see how we do here.
Well, let's get messy, because you ought to see the way I was. So as a dive, I went through similar things that you did. I've been through a lot. And I think your body, that's actually the last picture. Oh, messy. Messy of world.
There we go.
Well, this all started with me always wanting to dive. And I was in a relationship that was abusive as well. And I had to break away. I was actually court ordered to live here. So as starting my dive adventure, it was a lot on me. And I said I was not going to stop until I was pro. I became a dive master before I started this patching. And before COVID, I was doing a rescue and brought a man in the rocks in shallow water, screwed up my hip. It festered during COVID. There was no chiropractor, until one chiropractor turned my leg out, and I was like a peg leg pirate walking around, and I wore out the cartilage. So I tried everything. I started my patches, and I actually tried my own stem cells. But on this one, I finally found a surgeon that told me I could go back to anything I wanted. So this is me. And this is actually just March 28th of, what are we in? 2023. So that's like a year ago. Pretty much I just had my anniversary. I was down to a cane, as you saw that first picture. So this is my beautiful daughter, Ariane, and my oldest son, Jordan. They came and stuck in the hospital, even though my son said, well, it's just a Band-Aid to do a hip replacement. Well, no, it's not. I had a full on, and that little ball that's now in me matches my dive gear as a scuba Barbie kind of pink and black girl. So after that, this is the wild part. I walked out of the hospital in 3 hours after my total hip replacement. I got up and walked, and I said, hey, can I just go? And they said, well, there's no reason to keep you. So I went home. I was told I have to use a walker. So in 5 days, I lost the walker in the house, couldn't find it. That's the way it was. I saw my doctor in 1 week and walked in without anything. And he said, I knew you were going to do that. I said, well, you need to know what I'm doing. So I double patched, triple patched for all of this. And he let me wear those patches during my surgery, except of the area, of course. But he told me that would be okay. It went from there. I had a dive trip planned in St. Martin, St. Kitts and Saba. And my surgeon said, I can't hold you back. I'm going to tell you, just listen to your body. This particular picture, now you got to realize I had a full-on hip replacement on my right hip. I am on my birthday, June 27th, 13 weeks to the day is this backflip off of the back boat in Saba, off of St. Martin's St. Kitts.
And the patches I see there, which ones are they?
I have X39, glutathione, and Eon. And that's all I have there, but I have several of them. I triple patch, double patch during all of my healing. I accelerated, healed. I ran in 1 week. I was on my feet, as you can see. I did. I'm not supposed to. And my surgeon's like, nah, but I wanted to test myself. This is 13 weeks. I cannot tell you that my body went like this. I'm astounded. And this product, God works through this product because I'm a God person. You can see the way that went. And then you can see me underwater. I'm Scuba Barbie. Thank you very much. On the Hawaiian Islands. They go. So this is on my birthday too. 13 weeks after I'm underwater, but I didn't send you a picture. Can I be cheesy and show you what happened to me on my birthday? So I'm a night diver, right? Check this out. This is my new friend. Whoa.
Oh,
this is what happened to me. Sorry, I have a light. This is what happened to me because I accelerated, healed. I got to meet this friend of mine, and who just said happy birthday out of the blue, out of the black. I still double patch, triple patch. My skin has gone backwards. Little things about me have happened, and I cannot, it's really hard for me to say exactly what, because I don't know what I can and cannot say on some of them. I will say this. Okay, here, can I get cheesy again?
Sure. We like cheese.
Okay, look, can you see that I got ripped? Wait, daggone it. Do you see?
Yeah.
Hello, I couldn't walk before that. I went through this for years. I was on a cane. I got ripped because suddenly now I can work out.
Huh.
I am blown away by the product. I'm my own testimonial. I have my own marketing products because of it. And I'm just back. And people without hope, I had no hope of going back. I was thinking this was it. And that's what I think this gives to people as well. First thing you get is hope in your heart. You could feel the energy. There's just a new flower that's got a bud, and you're thinking that's going to open. And it did for me. I'm back. I went from cane to cartwheels and diving.
Unbelievable. It's believable because this world is so magical. We don't need to suffer. That's the truth. We don't need to, because we can decide not to. And there is so much out there for us for help. And the hope, I think you nailed it with the hope, because seeing my mom with hope that she can do what she used to be able to do, and that she can love on her family in the way that she loves to love on us, which is cooking and preparing unbelievable meals for us, which is a huge job. And now she with these things, amazing, completely different.
Yes.
So so grateful. So thank you for sharing your story. That was phenomenal. Wow. And I know, Diane, your hubby.
Yeah. So my hubby, I hope you can see this. This way, is that okay?
Fred, the amazing Fred.
Yeah. So he was working outside in the yard, and he is always careful about everything. Next thing I know, I get a text, please come help me. I'm hurt. I couldn't even believe it. Anyway, I went out, and he fell into an oleander bush that we had just had trimmed. And thank goodness he had his glasses on, or he really would have lost an eye. But anyway, we went to the urgent care, and literally 18 stitches later in his forehead is what happened. And then that was a Friday. On Monday, we woke up, his eyes were just full of blood. I just freaked out. We went to the eye doctor. He said, it's just the subcutaneous blood flowing down your head. I made Fred come home and put the patches on his forehead, as you can see it there. 2 days later, we went back to the eye doctor. He could not even believe that all the swelling was gone because he told us it was going to take 2 weeks full on. And then what happened was he now has, this was just a month, about 5 weeks later, he has no scar whatsoever in the top of his head. And he actually had some extra hair growing out from the little piece. But I mean, it's just remarkable the healing that he had in such a short time for someone who's 70 years old. And that's what was on the poster.
Wow.
But the fact that you're able to heal yourself.
And was that X39 as well?
Given the right tools. Yeah. And the Eon patch. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And we have before and afters like you would not believe. There was a kid that cut his finger off. The doctor said, you know, that's it. But they said, no, sew it back on, turn black. And they used the X39 and it came back. So we have so much. And when you get in touch with Diane, she can lead you to that website, whatever. But we've got a lot to show. We've got a lot of older folks. When I say, oh, I'm bringing my friend who's in her 80s, they go, oh boy. But when they meet my friend, they go, wait, where's your friend that's in the 80s? I said, oh, that was her. You know, this, you do not.
It's about sharing this through love. That's it. Because we know that it heals. Given time and given the right tools, your body can heal itself.
Yes.
And what countries is this available in?
Ooh.
This is available in 82 countries now.
82 countries.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Here's how you can get involved if you're interested. We're going to direct you right straight to Diane because she's got lots of experience with this, and she'll be able to talk with you and figure out which direction is best for you, which patches are best for you, and answer any questions. So go to tobealightgiver@gmail.com if you're listening. To be with the number 2, letter B, a light giver, like the normal way, @gmail.com. And Diane will talk with you herself and help you in whatever way you need. She's amazing. I don't normally do a lot of products on the show, as you know, only the ones that are massively life-changing. And this is one of them. And I use it. So if I do bring a product on the show, it's because I use it myself. And I've known Diane for years. I'm new to Jill. Jill, so nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you.
But it's been I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful to have it. And I am especially grateful for my mom. I'm like a little emotional thinking about it because she's different. She's got her energy back. And she's got so much life in her, and to be able to see that renewed. I went up the other day and she's on the treadmill. She's like, she's 71 almost. And she's just, flying on the treadmill. And it's been a long time since I saw my mom on the treadmill. So,
and it's just beautiful. Fun helping people. You know, I'm helping people that have served our country, and bringing, helping them just feel better and have something to look forward to because they're not in pain so much.
Yeah. Yeah. No, again, life doesn't have to be so hard.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be so hard.
Yeah.
And so I guess if you had some more pictures before and after, we have a couple minutes more.
Oh, shoot. Are you kidding? You opened up a can of worms.
Oh, yay. I want to see you before I do. I want to see it.
Do you know what? I want to tell this little short story. I can make it short. Before I didn't believe in doing a surgery because my neighbor's mom, who doesn't do the patches, came out with a cane. I said, oh my gosh, why do you have your cane? She goes, oh, I had a bad hip replacement. And I'm like, see, that's why I'm going to go do my own stem cells. So at about 2 years of being on, or 2.5 years of being on the X39, that we've mentioned now because we've said it, I actually had planned my own stem cells to be re-injected into my hips. So I went into a company who gladly took my money. And I had PRP and all sorts of things. When it came time for my stem cells, they took it from my bone marrow. Now, mind you, I hear that's very painful, but I was all patched up. This is how much pain I had. I had zero pain, which is kind of weird. She kept asking me, what's your pain level? I said, you mean weird level? It feels like you're sucking the water out of the pond I own. So anyway, I had 3 times more stem cells centrifused than anyone they'd ever seen, 3 times more PRP, and those were those Halloween type of needles that you buy on Amazon's for your costume. 3 times of those, and
to baste the turkey, those kind.
Yeah, baste the turkey, digging right in here in my my bone marrow and sucking it out, But I didn't feel anything. I swear I didn't feel anything. So anyway, I have all these pictures, but here's the wild thing. I don't think that does any good to show you.
Hold on. I'm gonna take Diane down just for a minute.
Take Diane down.
And me down.
Diane, you're taking, oh, dude. Okay. All right. Let me get in there. Okay. Yeah. Oh, look at this. This is me on the little, I am riding in the grocery store. That's how bad it got. I had a walker. That didn't work very well. And the cane at the mall, that was slow. So, that's where I had my injection and all. Oh, so I'm trying to get rid of that glare. There we go. And look how beautiful my back is. I said, would you do me a favor? Would you put a Band-Aid on every one of those holes you inject, like you stuck me with, so that I can count how many times you jabbed me. So, I have to say, I knew at that time I was going to get the surgery from the surgeon. And so I told her, put it in my lower back. Do the best to, she had so much. So she divvied it up in my lower body, my sacrum. I have a 16-year-old lower back. That's why I was surprised when I did I can do the cartwheel, but I can't clean a tub. So, which tells me, my girlfriend says, don't ever clean, get somebody to do that.
Ah, there you go.
I mean, we have so many stories of people, but one of my favorites with Jill is she met a young guy in the airport and saw him wobbling and went over to him, because when you see people in pain or hurting, you just go up to them. I've done that at parties.
Okay, can I tell that story real quick, Diane?
If you have time.
I would look if I have time.
Real quick, we have 30 seconds or so.
30 seconds. Okay. Met a guy in the airport. He kicked his injured toe at TSA without a shoe on. He had it wrapped in a bandage. I said, I think I have something that might help you. He said, anything. I put the patches right on top of his bandage. He got up and walked away, but I grabbed his number. He then sent me pictures while I was on that boat to Saba. How he's one of my managers now. Changed his life. Got on the plane and turned on his parent. It went down the line. Oh yeah.
Amazing. It's all about connecting too, isn't it? That's the beautiful thing about sharing things that help, is you make new friends and you get to help more people, and they help other people who help people. The ripple effect is massive, right?
It is. And it's
so I do want to address this. Those of you listening, you know that if you go and Google anything, you're going to see all kinds of stuff. Okay? So just have your critical thinking cap on when you do that, and best to just reach out to Diane, because she'll show you and she'll lead you. And we're speaking from real life experiences here. So just remember that. And thank you, ladies. So amazing. So glad you're here.
Thank you.
I'm so grateful for this wellness product. It's changed my life. It's changed my mom's life. I'm sharing it with others. I wanted it to share with my audience because you guys deserve to know. You guys deserve to know that you have the option. You have the option to be vital. And this is a beautiful tool to help with that. So thank you, ladies. I'll have you on at the end for our nugget, your most important nugget to share with the world. What would that be? And for right now, it is time for Mantra Magic. All right. So this is the time of the show where we sing a song. We have a song every week that me and another beautiful friend will join me, and it's a mantra. A mantra is a saying or a song that goes on a loop, and it's designed to help reprogram you, because so often our mind is not helping us. Our mind is telling us that life is hard and everything, this always happens, and all this BS, right? And so in honor of Earth Day, which is this week, it was a few days ago, Alina Abadiano and I wrote this song, and this is your mantra for the week. You can find us on Mondays on Amy Joy Coaching on Instagram to get your mantra for the week. Here it is. I'm grateful for the earth. I'm grateful for my home. I'm grateful for the earth, a place to call my own. Everything I've ever known is here to bring me joy. There's so much that I get to enjoy. I'm grateful for the earth. I'm grateful for my home. I'm grateful for the earth, a place to call my own. Everything I've ever known is here to make me shine. I'm so grateful for this earth of mine. I'm so grateful for this earth of mine. I'm so grateful for this earth of mine. Woo! Make the day glorious! Mwah! You all know that sound. It's time for meditation moment. Grab the kids, the grandkids, everybody around. Have a seat. We're just going to take 5 minutes to be present. 5 minutes to go into the gloriousness of being right here, right now. I have the amazing Gary Malkin has shared his music track with us. He's a multi-Emmy winner, composer. You can find his Islands of Inner Peace on Gaia, and he has graciously... And he's one who has used this product as well. And he's one of my friends who I'm like, what is that? And he goes, it helps his knee pain. So there you go. Full circle. All right. Take a seat. Breathe in. And exhale. And let the day go. Let the day go. Let the day go. Take a deep breath in again and hold at the top. Set the intention that every cell is getting the oxygen it needs. And exhale. And I want you to breathe in again. And just notice the air entering and leaving your nose. Feel the tickle of it on your skin. And breathe. And now I want you to notice. How are you feeling right now? Are you feeling crappy? Are you feeling happy? Don't make it right or wrong, good or bad. Just notice. And breathe. Then notice too, what thoughts are entering your head right now? Are they thoughts of the past? Are they thoughts of the future? Or are you here with me now? Again, don't make it right or wrong, good or bad, just notice. And breathe. And now I want you to visualize a candle flickering right in front of your eyes. Notice the reds, yellows, oranges, golds, whites. And then slowly slide that candle right into the middle of your head. And watch it flicker there. And breathe. And with your hands on your heart, I want you to think of one thing that you are so grateful for that it brings a smile to your face. From this extended place, I'm going to send you a beautiful energetic activation. All you have to do is set the intention to receive. Know that it is given with so much love. With a deep breath in, come back into the room. Come back, come back, come back, smiling, breathing. Beautiful. That's called the serene mind practice. I learned it with my spiritual masters in India. It has nothing to do with religion. This is about the study of our quantum self, our multidimensional self. And you can find it on YouTube, Serene Mind Practice. You can do it throughout the day. It's amazing what 5 minutes of being present will do. All right, I've got the ladies coming back on here. Here we go. We got Jill and Diane. How was that for you, ladies?
That was beautiful. It was so joyful and relaxing and just ready to take on the day.
Yay, yay, yay.
Listened closely to the music, being that I play, and it was fascinating. I was doing the music. That was where I was present.
Nice. Beautiful. Yeah, Gary's amazing. Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So good. All right. So we have a couple minutes, and I would love to know if you were on a mountaintop and you had 8 billion people, the population of the planet, at your feet, paying attention, and you only had one thing to share with them, what would that be? Go ahead, Jill.
Never let them know you're sweating.
Okay, tell me more.
There's a story behind it.
Okay, you have a little bit of time.
Yikes. Honestly, because I'm union, I'm like, I was beside a certain someone I wanted to work with in the 80s, and I wanted to scream. It was a goal of mine. An award winner actress, and I was like, oh my God, I really want to work with her, but I can't shed. So they had me stand there for 45 minutes next to her, and I just wanted to scream because I was like so excited. And thankfully I didn't. And my dad used to say, never let them know you're sweating. And out of that, I took someone else's job because someone else was cast instead of me, but I actually ended up getting it over her just by standing there for the 45 minutes. And I thought, what if I gone, oh my God, this is like my dream. I wanted this a goal.
All right. Never let them know you're sweating. Diane, what's your nugget?
Just be true to yourself because you are the biggest miracle of all.
Yes. We are the medicine. We are the medicine. We are the medicine. We are the medicine. We set the intention that I'm healthy and strong. Every cell is working on my benefit right now. This is going to help. This is going to help you become that, because the body listens. The body listens. If we can tell our arm to raise and to fall, then if we're telling it to get sick, that's what it's doing. So watch what you're saying. Be true to yourself. What is true? You are the medicine.
And don't be afraid to learn something new every day.
Yes.
And see, mine just went totally against it because you're not supposed to tell everybody you sweat. But I will say this, Amy, if you hadn't asked me to do the first part, my thing was about the meditation. So always to be in tune for your day.
Yay. I love that.
But I
can't
repeat myself.
Amazing, amazing. If you would like to have this product for yourself, if you want some help and you want some wellness, go to bealightgiver@gmail.com. Reach out to Diane. She's more than happy to help and customize whatever it is that you need for your life. And we'll see you next week. Remember that together we vibrate higher. And that, my friends, changes the world. We'll see you next week. I love you. I adore you. So grateful for all of you. Thank you, ladies, for being here. And thank you, audience, for spending your very precious time with us. We'll see you next week. Bessels. Mwah. Thank you for watching Get Your Shit Together live with Amy Joy. If you'd like to follow us, you can on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Amy Joy Coaching. Appreciate so much your likes, comments, and shares. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, please reach out. We'll see you next time.